showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Miami Hurricanes. Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Syracuse will kick it off to get us underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Hurricanes will get the first crack on offense today. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. The shotgun handoff here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. Looks right for a quick completion. Running with purpose. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. They come to the line for a 3rd and very long here on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. So a 3 and out on the first possession. They'll have to kick it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Syracuse's offense out there for their first possession. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? You've got an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it on a crossing route. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Good enough for 1st down yardage. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third down and goal for the offense. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he's able to send the punt away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on fourth and goal. Got to put that behind them. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And the defense smothers him for no gain. It's third down for the offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. Spins away from defenders. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go and play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Nowhere to run up the middle. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Baker looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. They jump on top early. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down to the 28. That's good enough for a first down. And he drops back in the gun. The sure hands. It's McLeod. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Caught in the backfield. It's a bunt. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And it's Syracuse on top right now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. Downfield shot. Falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw yet again. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The offense goes 5 wide and empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The tight end has got it. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Syracuse offense has back out onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Throws to the tight end. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Following the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 in the 39. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw, testing the middle. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time. Punting ready to boot it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Third down play for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? Great cut. They whiff on him. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Grab down the middle. It's McLeod. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. The Hurricanes are looking to keep this drive going. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT makes it 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Dropping back, it's Baker. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds, not much of a gain there. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks, it's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Incompletion in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. And the wideout goes in motion. Gonna run it. It's Coleman. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. That gain sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Grab behind the line, it's Williams. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. To throw, it's Baker. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st down, it's play action. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Syracuse. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. They'll try and run it. And there's the running back. Moves the ball up to the 30. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. An inside give now from the shotgun. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. And the offense takes a timeout to talk things over on the sideline. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Timeout taken by the offense. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Using his legs on the scramble. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they get him down what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the 2nd half.
And the Canes will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Syracuse offense has back out onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. To the air, it's Baker. Looks right, lets it fly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. Boy,
hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. And he's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He can go. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A huge defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He's got the first and still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush, the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Coleman. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field, it's Baker. The pass rush closing in. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. He makes the grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The Canes will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. A deep shot, but he paid for it. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action here on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's a bunt. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
2nd down coming up.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Back in motion now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He pulls in the catch. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking for some space. It's Coleman. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Orange. To put them on top now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the football. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball handed off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Crosses the 35. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. The important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. The Hurricanes moving quickly down the field here. QB decides to keep it here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Trying to make it 3 straight. Third down conversion. They need a yard here. Can he make it to the marker? He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. The Canes will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Swing to the wide receiver. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Here comes a first down pass attempt. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's a bunt. They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a first and goal at the 7. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 2. After the catch, the offense close to punching it in. Second and goal for the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Canes. They jump on top here in the fourth.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Now they're trying for the point after to make it a 3-point game. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Syracuse, 21.
Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Back to throw. It's Baker. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a picked off a crucial turnover. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He's in the clear. Forced out of balance, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. On the ground, it's Coleman. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. To the air, it's Baker. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Working clock with the ground game. As the 1st down is still going. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 2. Touchdown, Miami. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds in closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Dropping back, it's Baker. Snags the quick throw. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking for a receiver. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. We're in for an exciting finish. This offense likely has one last drive. And we're going to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Clock stops. Timeout taken by the offense. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Breaks an open space. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Pause and play here as the offense takes a timeout. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock. 2nd down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, and now it's going to bring up 3rd down. To come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Defense is coming after him. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Dropping back. It's Baker. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Florida State's offense will have the football first. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Dyer. Pulls it in. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got some room to run. Bulldozes his way through.
And on the first drive of the game, this defense does it again. They had 2 last week. They get another one early. This defense has been flying around, ball hawking the football.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the Doak. Back to throw, it's Baker. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Seminoles in a good spot here with second and short. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking to scramble. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Let's see what they've got on second down. Trying play action. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the ground with the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Dyer. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Seminoles will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Syracuse right back at it.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
From the gun, the running back has it.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Baker. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Now they'll run the draw. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. throws for the tight end. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. Turning it on. And how about that run? A huge gain and the slide at the end. And the Knowles come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
On the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. The Knowles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He'll get rid of it. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Surging forward on the sneak. And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Jukes his way for more. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Went to the running game to convert that 4th down. They might go right back to it here. The sure hands, it's Johnson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Get it out on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Got a man. It's McFadden. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. The Orange could go for it all right here on 2nd and inches. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The give from the gun. Finding an escape route. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Syracuse right back at it. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Cuse. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Wisconsin is currently trailing, but if this young star powers a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Allen Amici and Ron Dane among the greats to play in Madison.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
They're trailing by 10 to Washington. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Quick completion on the out. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Fuller. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the Seminoles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll run the sneak for it. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Hold and finds his man on the left. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, it's Baker. He's going for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Orange. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. with the extra point. They're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Got a little space. There he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. High the chains now on second and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Unloads to the wideout. And the third down pass is incomplete. The Seminoles will punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Running into the open space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on first and 10. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Looking downfield on first down. Working on the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
The Seminoles will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Baker. Zings it complete to the right. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Leaves it with the running back.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
From the gun, the ground game. On his feet at the 40. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Syracuse right back at it.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Syracuse. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Iowa was able to finish off a close one in Iowa City today. They did just enough, both offensively and defensively, to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. We'll see a lot of games this.
Breaks into the open. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
To the ground. He's got it again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Open space at the 25. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Off play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Looking downfield, it's Baker. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Off play action on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. At the 40, there he goes.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there, and that time...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Noles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Slips a tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Noles line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Wants to bring it back. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Dave.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but...
Oh, just steamrolling the defense. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. They'll send the back in motion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Oh, what a cut! And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cuse.
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a first down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Hands it off on the counter. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Dyer. Here's a heat. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Quarterback couldn't quite make the connection on the last play. That brings up third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They boot it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession.
Turning it on. Maybe a touchdown-saving stop gets him out of bounds at the 5. First and goal coming up. He's looking to throw. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. On the option. Now the toss. Touchdown Seminoles! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the boulevard. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Baker. Flips it out in the flat. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the grab on the left side. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. From the gun to give, looking for room. There he goes. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. He'll keep it himself. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. He'll do it himself. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Got the completion, but couldn't quite maneuver his way in. He'll be inches short of the score. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Orange. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked him right down the middle. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the reset.